What's up, single mama? Hey, girl. Girl, listen, when I was married for a couple of days, my husband's grandmother had sit me down in the kitchen to give me some marriage advice. She said, baby, listen, at the end of the day, just remember it's hard to argue by yourself. I said, okay, grandma, I got you and everything. I got it. I said, that's something like my favorite Bible verse that say, if you argue with a fool, you become one yourself. But if you are dealing with an emotionally immature person, like somebody who honestly does not have a relationship with logic or reason, then subjecting yourself to constant verbal abuse is not going to change that. Okay, so don't do it. Right? Use the tools that you have to set up boundaries. If you can't make somebody treat you a certain way, you can certainly have options for how they are not going to treat you. Okay, me and my ex-husband used to argue, man. Every time he called, he was picking a fight, and this is your fault, and you did this, and you broke up the marriage, blah. I remember thinking, like, you're not about to yell at me on a phone that I pay for with my money. So I'm going to get off the phone whether you're ready to get off the phone or not, okay? And you can be like that. If somebody yelling and going off and acting crazy, be like, you know what? Sounds like you didn't have your devotion today. I'm going to just go ahead and hang up. I'm just giving you a courtesy notification. Click, right? Don't respond to the text messages. Don't send the text messages. If he's saying stuff that's got you all triggered, that's when you call your girlfriends and be like, screenshot. Look what he's saying, girl. Get on my nerves. Get that out your system. Just don't give it to him, right? Because he can't do with it what you want. So don't even go there. I teach my kids in Sunday school class. I got the high schoolers, we got to talk about feelings and emotions and stuff. And I say, you know what? There's 2 levels to self-control, right? The Bible says that a soft answer turns away an angry response, right? Grandma said it's hard to argue by yourself. You argue with a fool, you become one yourself. And all of these things to say that if somebody can control how you feel, then they're coming pretty close to being able to control what you do, right? And so the 2 layers of self-control are, even if you feel a certain way, don't respond, right? Because that's the definition of self-control. You feel a certain way, but you're overriding yourself and saying, nope, I'm not going to do them and control myself. The second level of self-control maturity comes when people can say stuff to you and push buttons, and not only do you not respond, you also don't feel a certain way. You be like, you know what, God bless you. I accept that that's how you are. That has nothing to do with me. As long as you don't put my child in hurt, harm, or danger, then you're not going to get that type of response from me, right? I'm saving my fight for if the day should ever come that you lose your mind and put my child in harm's way, then we're going to have a different type of discussion. But outside of that, mama, you have the right to live these next 18 years in peace and happiness. Hopefully you all can do that together. But again, don't feel like you have to subject yourself to just endless levels of verbal abuse just because you chose him as the father of your child. Whatever lies, honey, you've been telling yourself, whatever horrible things that people have been saying to you, I tell you what, go find your baby right now. I want you to stand in front of your baby, close your eyes, say all of those negative things that come to your head, like I shouldn't have chose him, shouldn't have laid down with him, you shouldn't have opened your legs, you should have did it God's way, you should have waited till you got married, shoulda, coulda, woulda. And when you open your eyes, was the baby still there? It was, wasn't it? That's because none of that stuff matter. Y'all is here now. 18 years is a long time. You still have the right to peace, love, and happiness, even if you the only one providing it, honey.